Yo, yo, yo. All right, everybody. This is Jay Leno. I'm here with my guy Drew Red. Drew Red, what up? What up? Can you hear me?
What up, though? Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Hold on, my sound is off.
I can
Trying to
hear you.
figure out what's going on here. I don't know what just happened. Let's see if I switch my stuff. Um, hello, hello.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
It's audio headphones. Let's go back to and let's see if I get a correction. Can y'all? Yo, I'm not getting. I'm not getting sound. Let me see what happens. Something weird just happened. All right. Okay, you stay in. I'm gonna leave. Let me see what happens. Maybe it'll get better now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you. It's on me. What the hell just happened?
I can hear you. I was able to hear you this whole time. Flies, man.
Okay. How about now? Say something, Drew.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we're all good. I had to unplug and plug my stuff back in. All right. Well, that sucked for the beginning of the stream, but it don't matter. All right, so here we go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, all right, all right. So let's just get to it since we just wasted 2 minutes. So yeah, so apparently Diddy released an apology out to the media regarding these allegations. Basically, he spoke on the video footage that he admitted to that he was in of him and Cassie, of him assaulting Cassie. I'm gonna let you guys see it so y'all can kind of get some substance behind it. Well, hold on. Actually, Drew, would you have you seen the footage of this apology yet?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Okay, let's go get it then. All right, I'll put it.
Difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out
Hmm.
professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
I'm I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really don't give a damn about him going to rehab. That's not that's not going to change anything to me. I think that's something he got to take care of in front of the judge.
Yeah, it just feel like a fake apology to me. Like he ain't even really. He just did it just because he got caught because a video came out. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been apologizing.
I mean that's again. I mean, with him doing this apology, that's how everybody's going to feel about it. I don't think there's a way that he could have publicly made some sort of speech that would have changed anybody's opinion on this. Like,
Nah.
he better off just shutting up. Because I mean, to all of our if you are relying on others people's opinions on what they think of you in this situation, right now your apology means that you wouldn't have said a damn thing if you didn't get caught.
Exactly.
Because you weren't saying shit and seeking help before then. It wasn't until your ass got caught that you, yeah.
And how long ago was this footage anyway? With him
I
doing
think
that? How long?
if I'm not mistaken, it might have been 6 years ago.
6 years ago, and you just now apologizing. Talking
I
about
mean,
he was disgusted back then, and he disgusted now.
and then you put yourself in a position to where everybody can look at you and your facial expressions. Now you're trying to look like you concerned, even if you are actually concerned. Do you think people really care?
Nah,
They're even if you are a changed man, then you may not be that person anymore. Just because you apologize does not mean people are going to forgive you or change their perception of you.
for real.
Like, but I will say this: I think he was clearing face. I think with him admitting to this domestic violence stuff, that's a charge that he's willing to take because he's charged for something way more egregious: sex trafficking and a whole bunch of other stuff. So he's at least going to admit that this one he's guilty of. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, is that's considered domestic assault, isn't it?
Yeah,
Look, I'm gonna try and find out what state. Hold on.
yeah, because he can admit to that and do probation or something, and won't have to worry about all the mother charges they trying to get him with.
Okay, so that security footage was in Los Angeles
Okay.
at an Intercontinental Hotel. So let's look up Los Angeles. All right, so here we go.
Hmm.
So, okay, it says a felony domestic violence offense can lead up to 5 years in state prison. Probation could also be as long as 5 years. There's a minimum of 3 years of probation as a state requirement in any case of felony domestic violence.
Mm.
So, what classifies as felony domestic violence?
Three-year minimum.
Okay, so it says here, okay, misdemeanor fines are capped with thousands of dollars. Felony fines can go up to 10,000. For example, California felony include Domestic violence. Okay, so felony would be murder, rape, the sale of a controlled substance per health and safety code. By contrast, California misdemeanor is okay. By contrast, a California misdemeanor is less severe crime than a felony. The maximum sentence for these offenses is no more than a year in county jail. Offenders can also face a fine. Okay. So an example of a misdemeanor. Hold on. No, felony versus misdemeanor. Oh, no. This isn't domestic violence. That's not a domestic violence. Oh, that's just the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor. I need to see domestic violence penalties. Here we go. Let's see. All right, come on. One of the chief concerns. Okay, domestic violence, California Penal Code, Section 12. Okay, California Penal Code includes a spouse or a former spouse or a cohabitant or former cohabitant person with whom the defendant has previously currently dated relationships. Okay, under penal codes. Okay, so California Penal Code requires that the court impose a protective order, which probably already got put out. Collateral consequences of domestic violence offense. Those who are convicted of a domestic violence offense will be subject to any collateral consequences that could have devastating effect of their life. Most domestic violence offenses are considered crimes of moral turpitude and non-U.S. who have convicted them subject of deportation. Okay. In addition, a person who is convicted of a domestic violence will lose their ability to own or possess firearms.
Yep.
For misdemeanor defense, their gun rights could be suspended for 10 years. However, United States federal law supersedes California and federal law requirements a lifetime firearm suspension for any defendant convicted of a domestic violence offense or who is subject of a domestic violence restraining order. This means that a California misdemeanor conviction for domestic violence would result in permanent firearm restriction. Domestic violence convictions can prelude individuals from their certain jobs, can result in license suspension or revocation for those whom are required to carry a professional license. So he might lose gun privileges. But yeah, so I mean, so okay, basically I looked up all this information too. There we go. You there?
Yeah.
All
Can
right,
get that.
basically, I looked this information up to say that I believe that Diddy was willing. Diddy had no problem confessing to these domestic violence charges. I mean, with one being of that he it'll be his first defense. So they may not even go full fledged and turn him into a this domestic violence charge. Because I don't think it's rape or close to attempt of murder domestically. I think that's what makes it a felony. So we're still probably looking at a probation. That's what I'm trying to say. We're probably still looking at probation for this charge, and he's admitting to this crime. People don't. It's not enough. And if I'm not mistaken, what they had told us is that with this limitations with the time that passed, he can't be charged for it.
Damn.
But he's willing to admit to that. I mean, I'm pretty. Who is Diddy's PR? I wonder if Diddy's attorney told him to do this shit. If you did, you might need another attorney. I mean, you must really trust him. Look, we don't know the outcome of this. There's still a chance Diddy could not get in trouble. Let's hear the rest of his apology.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness.
I mean, technically, we're supposed to forgive all sin.
I'm truly sorry.
It is not us to judge.
Yep, because at the end of the day, he who is not of sin cast the first stone. So can't nobody say nothing about nobody.
His freedom is up to the judge. And yeah. So it's up to the judge. It's up to the jury. If it goes to a jury trial, we might be looking at this for a long period of time. But I guess they still don't have enough to arrest this man for any of these charges. It's speculated that we're going to possibly see more footage out there.
Oh yeah, we definitely probably see more footage.
Because it's looking like these guys were investigating this man for a long time. If that goes all the way back to 16, so then Diddy's got a former bodyguard that said he's seen him get physical. Now he's getting testimonies. These testimonies could lead to an arrest.
Wins the bidding war with Diddy for Diddy's docuseries by 50 Cent. He is so excited about this. Like, he wouldn't be 50 if he didn't have his own documentary or docuseries coming out about Diddy's sexual allegations.
Is that the one Diddy do it? Is that what it's called?
I don't know. It doesn't say what it's called here, but the sources told.
Would you watch this docuseries?
What is it?
I guess apparently 50 is going to be coming out with a docu-series on this whole Diddy situation, like they did the R. Kelly little movie of like using actors. What up, Parker? So they're like going to do like a cinematic version to reenact some of the events that took place that they're charging Diddy for.
Leave it for 50 Cent. Nah, I probably won't watch it.
But okay, I'm going to take an objective take, and some people, I don't know if you'll be offended by this at all. But with this sex trafficking and with Cassie, I'm not condoning that an individual should suffer through domestic violence. I'm not trying to protect Diddy whatsoever, but I'm going to throw accountability across the board. So, Drew, I mean, since I have you on this panel, I also want your opinion on this. Is there a consequence for selling your soul? Even in the chat, y'all answer my question when y'all get to this point. Is there a consequence to selling your soul? He probably received a call. Yo,
Can
yeah, I
you
can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do this on the computer next time.
I got you. It sounds like you probably got a call.
Yeah.
Parker says eternal damnation in hell. All right, so Drew, do you think there's a consequence for selling your soul?
Yeah, what he just said.
All right.
I mean, unless you can buy it back. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, you gotta be punished for it some way, somehow.
Now, Diddy, this is a consequence in Diddy in this particular situation. But these people that are his victims, they in a way sold to Diddy. They signed up for this Diddy program. I don't think that. Yeah, they signed up for the to be famous. They signed up to be a part of Diddy and be in this limelight in this entire situation. And when they got this money and they were a part of them, they didn't know that these men didn't know that they had to get bent over the table in the process. He said, Parker says, the show Preacher touches on that topic, the concept of selling and buying back your soul. And there you have it. So look, these victims are victims. They have definitely have been victims of crimes. But at the same time, Cassie, you should avoid a Diddy. Money should not corrupt your morale. You gotta, I mean, you have to read between the lines. Diddy's guilty of this stuff. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that it is Cassie's. Well, the only accountability I got is just just because somebody has some money, that shouldn't determine that you should allow that person to have that much control over you. But let's see what
Agreed.
this. Yeah, that go for Meek Millie. That goes for all of them.
And see, that's the thing about this type of stuff. It's like for instance, on a lower scale, we sign up for jobs. We go to an interview and get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we get the job, they ask us, do we agree to the terms of the job? They ask us, do we agree to the pay? They
Mm-hmm.
ask us, do we agree to a lot of things? And we say yes before we can even take the job. And if we say no, we might be able to change some of the terms, or they might not accept us with the job. But we agree, at the end of the day, we agree to the terms of the job. This is the same type of thing. You can't complain. It don't do no good to complain about something you already agreed to.
Mm-hmm.
If I agree to make $5 an hour, So why am I working, complaining about getting paid $5 an hour when everybody else is getting paid 10, or why everybody else is getting paid 15, or I'm not making enough to pay my bills and to eat and to do this and that? It's the same thing. You can't complain for something you agreed to, and if they didn't let you go over the terms of the job that you signed up for, don't accept it. Why would you accept something if they're not going to give you the chance to or the time to look at the contract and go over it and go over with somebody who can actually read the contract? If they're not going to give you that time or whatever, then don't even accept it.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to P Diddy and or P Diddy came to me and he liked my music or something and tried to sign me to his record label or whatever,
Hold on,
and
we got Parker in the building. What up, Parker?
What up, though?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Drew was stating something, and then we're gonna get right back in to introduce you into the people in here, bro. One moment.
I'm
As you were
only gonna be
saying,
here for a few minutes. I'm at work. Just want to say what's up.
okay. What up? What up? What up?
what's going on?
As you were saying though, Drew.
But yeah, if I don't um like if they're not gonna give me the time to go over the agreement, the contract or whatever, I'm not about to accept nothing. Like if I can't like let me print out this contract, let me take it somewhere and get back with you in a week or two. If they telling me no, we don't have that time frame, or you only got a day to do it, or this and that, and they trying to force my hand, then no, I'm not. It's not. You shouldn't accept it. You shouldn't accept no contract or no deal because you don't know what you're getting into. And most of these people, they see the money or they hear what they finna get paid or whatever, and they don't take the time to go over the contract. They don't know what they getting into.
And to be honest with you, they don't even really want to see this man in jail like that. Some of them don't. It's clear that the money is the obvious thing because Cassie took the money instead of testifying when she had the opportunity. But
Yeah, most
Parker,
people will.
Do you have any insights to share on this topic at all?
Yeah, first off, everything that he's done in his career has been pretty much a soft disclosure when you go back and look at it. I mean, and get him to the Greek, he's running down the hallway of a hotel trying to beat people up. What actually happened. Um, and those music videos, getting on planes, running from the feds, that happened. It's all like predictive
Mm-hmm.
programming, really. You know, which doesn't help the conspiracy people that say, we're living in a
Mm-hmm.
simulation. But that's
Mm-hmm.
a topic for another time. But no, really, I don't have too much to say other than the fact that did he do it? Fuck yeah, he did. The guy's a fucking monster. We've been known this. Everybody's been talking
Mm-hmm.
about it for decades, just in soft circles and whispers. It's obvious as day. Guy's a
Yeah,
fucking monster. That's my opinion.
yeah. I'm agreeing with you. It's almost to the point to where even when we go back to 2016. he already had this stigma on his shoulders and the weight on his shoulders. So it's like these people obviously don't give a damn. I mean, to me, they obviously signed up for this. I like the haircut, by the way, Parker. Can't hear you though. Your audio went out.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. All right, so in lighter news in retrospect, the boy CNN asked Cameron to get on the panel and give his opinion on Diddy. What a dumb idea. Well, hold on. I gotta go back to. We gotta hear what the Diddy's bodyguard apparently has stated, which I really don't give a damn about, but let's just do it anyway.
Told TMZ that 50 Cent planned to do one. 50 Cent Jr. did
Docu-series.
film and studio, television studios. Is producing a multi. 50 confirmed.
It just looked like it. Like it looked like a Tubi documentary.
Yeah, Netflix wins the bidding. Netflix, his name is Roger Bonds, and he sat down with Uncensored Piers Morgan earlier this week. We spoke on Diddy paying $50,000 to get the surveillance footage that CNN released. But during Roger's conversation with Piers, he revealed that Diddy wasn't the only person who had got the footage.
The same way that he's been in a lot of trouble before and you could pay your way out. He knew those cameras was there, you know, but of course, as we heard, he came back to the hotel and he paid to get the footage, but didn't know, which Cassie said inside her complaint, that they gave her a copy of the footage also. When you go through life just paying your way out, I really feel like he wasn't sorry about that. Yeah, he might be sorry now. He's sorry that he got caught.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, yeah. We've already stated that. It's obvious. And you know what? This is, if they catch Diddy, this is going to continue happen forever. All I'm going to say is just be careful what you sign up for when you're dealing. If money can determine, can sway your morale of the right and wrong that you got going on, then you're going to be in a hard place in your life, man. There's no shortcuts. The media promotes this satanic lifestyle to us and try to make it seem normal. And for some of y'all people, you know, you guys are confused out here in this world. Y'all don't get it. Orgies, greed. What's that other sin when you're just having sex just to have sex?
Fornication.
Fornication. They're trying to normalize this stuff to you. In all the TV shows
Hedonism.
You said what, Parker?
Hedonism, which is also fornication, but yeah.
Yeah.
Lewd and lascivious acts, sexual deviance. It's hell out there.
You're about to say the
people be good people. Don't be
and it's promoted. It's promoted. They're trying to normalize it to y'all, and they're feeding it to y'all. This is the programming you guys have been dealing with years, and most of y'all know better. Most of y'all know better, and they always pick people that are in dire straits of their life, or struggling, struggle minded, or that has went through some things. They pick people in compromised positions to lay upon their lifestyle on. This should be a bit of a reset. This whole coverage of Diddy shouldn't just be making fun of Diddy, even though I am having fun making fun of him. But this is just reassess and help you reset your mindset towards how you want to carry yourself and what things are important to you. And if money's at the top of your list, you might find yourself, it may not be Diddy, but somebody else might have you bent over a table.
First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
This to me is just the most ignorant thing I've ever seen. Parker, Drew, I know y'all are old enough to know what is Cameron's biggest campaign that he has had in the news. Do y'all remember? The last time they put Cameron on the news? What he did?
Oh yeah, he went at
Yeah,
man,
Bill O'Reilly. You had Bill O'Reilly, and then he had another
Bill
one.
O'Reilly, Mad Mr. O'Reilly.
But
Oh yeah, dude.
this man is
Do not
not
put
about
Cameron in front of a
testifying.
mic if you're not ready for the business. That's
Yeah,
all I can say.
this man is not about snitching, like whatsoever. Putting him
Oh yeah,
on
they
this.
asked him, would you call the police if your neighbor's a serial killer? He said, nah, just move. I remember that. Oh yes.
What I want to say first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video was egregious and against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it.
Oh, I'm just to throw in my 2 cents as well, because I know this is going to continue to be the joke of 2024. I'm sure this case isn't going to end. I hope everybody out there has much compassion about this Diddy case that y'all could possibly have for any of the women you know getting their ass whooped right now. If you in your apartment complex and you hear chick in 3A getting slapped the hell up, I want y'all to have that same compassion that y'all have for this woman Cassie that y'all have for somebody that's literally next to you right now.
QR code, come on. Oh yeah, man, I've had to call the police on some neighbors, but I'm not Cameron.
I don't judge. Look, I don't judge you. I'm not a gangbanger or anything. I have no problem doing such. I mean,
Yeah, no, man. It's not like a movie.
yeah, I do like to save people. I will say I did feel like a dickhead once calling the cops on a woman getting beat, and then like a couple days later she comes back over, forgives the guy, and they're slobbing it up afterwards, and then I gotta look like a fucking idiot. I try to
Terrible.
I tried to save you once.
But that's
Terrible.
most cases though. A lot of women, they got a misconception of love where they will go back to that person over and over, no matter what that person do to them. They would even, let's say, they got a brother or something that goes and attacks the person, their boyfriend or husband, whoever's doing that to them. They would go and kill or attack their brother just for interfering. Like
Mm-hmm.
women, some women are like,
Mm-hmm.
people in general got serious like mental issues. It's crazy. Like I didn't heard many cases like that where a woman had killed certain people who interfered.
Yeah, if anybody gets opportunity to watch this, let me know and answer this question. Is it worth saving people through domestic violence? Have you saved anybody through domestic violence? Do you think it's a waste of time because the person is just going to go back to the person that's committing, the violence towards the victim?
I've seen it be a waste of time, but that's just unfortunate. Roll the dice there. It's
Mm-hmm.
man,
I
it happens
understand.
all over in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard question to ask, man.
Mm-hmm.
You hate to see it at the end of the day. That's all I can really stand by. You hate to see it.
No, being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
Did you
as far as
recognize
everything I
him?
just said,
Did you recognize that
I
kind of
wasn't.
anger at all from your
I don't know him like
experiences?
that. What did you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I've seen him.
What?
What do you mean my
He's the
experiences? I've seen him.
Cameron is the last person to ask these questions. Is this her freaking idea? Is this the studio? Is this the network that's trying to get Cameron to bash Diddy on national TV? CNN is, I'm not gonna lie, in the past couple of years, whatever in my lifetime, CNN has been trying to get their ratings up like crazy lately. Have y'all noticed that?
CNN is fake news.
CNN's fake news. Sometimes they don't even check they don't even cite their sources like that anymore because they're trying to keep up with Twitter, aka X, because they don't get the news fast. They're not the first ones with the breaking news anymore.
Well, it's just a random rapper to pick too. Like, I mean, Cameron and Diddy. Like, when did they ever make music together, or really even associated? I mean, outside of like both knowing Mace, I really can't think of like a direct link. I don't know why they put him on for his opinion.
Exactly. That is true,
Yeah, that
Parker.
is
That's a
random
good point.
to get him
I
out of
guess the
anybody.
Mace link
Like
is
they
the
should have
only
got
thing they could
somebody
probably try
more
to hang
cultured.
that on. Like, well, they both know Mace, so they're probably hell, what? They probably all know each other, right? That's probably what the CNN person was saying with X.
You know what I feel? You know what I feel like right now? The Dave Chappelle stand up. We're gonna get Ja Rule on the line, see what he thinks about this. It's all flim flam.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate actually.
Was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him. So yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me. It decides for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology.
You want? Yes.
For real.
These are set up ass questions, and judge it. Okay. Drew, I'm gonna ask you personally, based off of this woman's facial expressions. Who do you think idea was it to ask these questions? Do you think it was the network, or did she personally herself try to
It
get
was
this
the network.
information out of
It
her?
so wasn't hers. It so wasn't hers. It
How
was the
about you,
network.
Parker? Like what?
They gave her
Yeah.
the
Do you
questionnaire.
think this is her trying as an individual trying to fish out this substance from Cameron, or do you think the network put her up to this?
I put my Bluetooth in, so I'm on a little bit of a delay. But that's a fed up looking face.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll say I'm kind of confused if she's got like the facial expression of like I have to ask this question, or I really want to know this question, or do I really like my job? Hell, she looked like she did damn near sold her soul herself by asking him these dumbass questions. This is what you signed up for. If she didn't want to ask Cameron these questions, she has to.
She thinks it's foolishness.
I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
I think it's just pure foolishness.
I want to play a conversation that you had on your podcast back in September with Mace. Listen.
Yeah.
When you had your record deal, why did you take me to Biggie Smalls and not Bad Boy?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just, being that I saw you as such a good friend, I wanted to put you with somebody I knew with.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. A lot of people ask me that on.
Oh yeah. I to be honest with you, I did it. I mean, I watched It Is What It Is podcast all the time with these guys, but I didn't think that they get this much attention.
Well, they get numbers.
I get it, but I just didn't think it was necessarily they would be throwing Cameron in and asking him questions to try and to throw Diddy under the bus even more. It's a setup. This is all flim flam together.
That's why I here crying and shit, man. I don't want to get emotional in here, man.
Instantly, I knew Biggie would do right by you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
Excuse me.
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint.
I don't know why he said that.
Because it's his product.
Oh, it's his product. Oh, well,
Yeah,
then I
it's
know
his
exactly
product.
why he's doing it.
Why they brought him up there trying to use it, trying to use him
I would have done the
to
same
throw
thing.
to throw down Diddy say throw Diddy under the bus. You know what? While I'm here, let me promote my product to everybody. This is free exposure because you're just I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they brought him here to expose somebody else. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like they sat in their boardroom and they wanted to throw Cameron in here, and I think more than anything they thought that they could increase their odds of getting information if a black woman were the person to do this. Like to me, this looks corny as fuck, Parker. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
It's obvious. We'll get we'll get the black lady on staff to interview the rapper guy. It'll be a smash hit.
Yeah, this has
There's
got
no
corny written
forethought
all
put
over.
into this. No forethought put into this. It's blatant.
It's just getting corny.
Hate to see it.
I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It
Plug
Is
that
What It
show,
Is. And y'all make
Cameron.
sure y'all check it out.
Yep.
I mean, I might get some more information out of Mace from there.
Cameron
But for me to
Giles.
tell you how
Giles.
Puff act and all that, I don't know. I never was
Giles or
signed to him.
Giles?
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Duh. Stupid ass question.
Yeah.
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Who booked me for this joint?
All
Y'all
right,
wild, and I'll be sitting
Cameron.
around watching Diddy and
Yeah,
all that.
Thanks.
her little earpiece said, cut the show, in the interview. Yeah, he insulted you and your platform and and all of that. CNN, you guys look like a bunch of fucking goofballs for this.
You've been goofballs, brother.
Talk your shit, Parker.
Trump called him out years ago.
You
Fake news.
guys, for all you people that are like really against Trump getting in office, you guys are fighting a hard bargain right now. CNN, you are not helping yourself right now. Y'all giving some truth to what this man said. Just like Parker said, fake news. Y'all look like a bunch of fake news right now.
I'd still like some fresh candidates, but looks like we're gonna get a repeat.
It's a popularity contest, man.
Yeah, like I said, I would prefer some fresh candidates.
It
But
doesn't matter who the best candidate
get the
is anymore.
same old, same old.
Let's just keep it a buck, man. They tell you who to like. You can't pick who you want.
Yeah, presidents are probably elected or selected, not elected. I mean, like some backdoor deals we don't know about.
I hate politics.
Yeah. Well, I only brought that up because Diddy's been like, I mean, hell, he was involved in politics. He had the whole vote or die campaign going for a while. So, I mean, he was the forefront of a political movement himself. Who was that for? Was that with Obama, I believe?
You know what?
That might have been.
I think it's
I think
before
that
Obama.
was.
Hold on. I think it was before. I think it might have been the second term, John Kerry and Bush. I could be wrong though.
No, you know what? That might have been an anti-George Bush thing that he
Yeah, that's
did.
what I'm thinking.
Well, let's see. Vote or die timeline. Yeah, that's why I brought that up because he was the face of vote or die. 2004. Oh, that had to be before Obama. This was definitely Kerry versus Bush.
It was John Kerry and Bush. Okay.
Well, it said the 2004 campaign,
So I was
and his
confused. I
mission
didn't know if
of
it
which.
was Gore or if it was Kerry.
Well, the mission was to make voting hot and sexy. Of course, it has to be something sexual involved with Diddy. More degeneracy. Vote or die. Was resurrected for the Democratic National Party. The former parody vote Obama T-shirts. Oh, that was 2012. As a
Drew,
pop
Drew,
culture
Drew, are you
reference.
there? Okay, I can hear
I
you.
wonder whatever happened with that. Well, Bush won, right?
I mean, look, at the same time, through all these years, everybody was hanging out with this man at his parties, having a good time. Cell phones was locked away. Soon as this man gets in a little bit of trouble, surveillances are being confiscated. You got
I see
Homeland
that.
Security breaking in. Not to, I can hear you now.
All
Homeland
right.
Security are breaking into his mansion. I don't think that there's any. I think the footage. I don't think the footage that they went in there and grabbed was even is going to be used in court. I think there's politicians on some of that surveillance, and they're protecting their asses with it. I think there's lot of footage being destroyed and that they own. I think they're protecting other people. Everybody was
Yeah,
hanging
you
out with
seen
Diddy.
TD Jakes was with him and all kinds of other people was with him. So
Fake
yeah, they
ass.
destroying a lot of that footage.
I don't know about destroyed, but probably duplicated and hidden in a new area.
Yeah,
Most
Most,
that
likely.
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Duplicated and put in a new safe area. They ain't never destroying that shit.
Just in case they need it
Always got
later.
to be a backup to a backup. If like the final backup's done, your leverage is done. You do.
On some Bruce Wayne contingency plan deal.
More like CIA wet works type shit.
Ooh, indeed.
Like that's what happened with like the Boeing people, the vaccine people. We see it all the time. Nothing we can do though, unfortunately.
More of the story I got out of this is just put in the work. You, t- it's not worth it being on TV. You see what you got to deal with. Living a nice lifestyle with your own community help. Being able to branch off, especially in the scenario that we're in right now, to where we can reach people that we cannot see. It's fine with me. I don't have to be. I don't want to be a part of anybody's network. I'm just trying to make a little money and put a little in the dresser.
That's it. I don't
I
need
like
all the
it.
material things, and I don't need no spotlight like that. For real.
I think that's Diddy's problem. He got really comfortable and loved that spotlight too much. I mean, technically, he's been in the spotlight forever.
Yeah, about
He's been
30,
famous my whole
probably over
life.
30
I'm old.
years.
You know,
No, he's been. I mean, shit. He was Puff Daddy, Puffy, P Diddy, Diddy. I've seen that man go through like 5 different identities.
mm-hmm.
For real.
I really wish he hadn't killed Biggie. Should have been a lot more music to being made.
Man,
And now,
the Diddler is the new one. The Diddler. Yeah,
I gotta go back and watch the. I'm sure you guys got videos about the Drake and Kendrick beef. I gotta go back and watch those.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I went to the Comic Con over the weekend though, man.
How was that?
It's pretty sweet actually. Let me show you some of the things I got. Be right back.
Okay. I gotta talk to. I gotta see if Mother's gonna go to the darn comic book store today.
oh yeah, it is Wednesday, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
We're hitting up in the morning as of lately. There we go. Like I mean, they've got all kind of footage of the Diddler, man. So
Yeah,
Diddy,
if they really want to get them, they can get them. pretty sure he'll pay his way out of some of that though.
But I mean, some of these scenarios, I don't know if there's any evidence of actual conviction. It's hearsay. It's going to still take evidence. Now, I mean, reputation could be destroyed, but I mean, things can be hidden though. I mean, he could completely disappear and have we might see his company through somebody else, or he could run his business through his kids. Waiting on Parker P. There we go.
All right, guys.
I got it.
All right, let's see. Let's see.
One moment. Okay, so yeah, there was. I mean, the Comic Con was dope for sure. And Giancarlo Esposito was there. That was pretty sweet. Um, Charlie Hunnam using the Star Wars Rebel Moon movie, but I don't know from Sons of Anarchy, but got the 2-pack. Looked for it. There's only one or two I saw it there, but I got it's Wolverine, like Logan though style.
Badass. Nice.
And then came with Sabretooth. Let me put his hand back in. Which, by the way, the Sabretooth War is coming to an end
Issue 50.
next week. So this one's pretty dope. With the smiling face. Possibility's pretty good.
Oh yeah. That's classic.
Towers over the Wolverine. Or you can have him with this, which is kind of cool. The like the snarling face. Instead of the this one.
Oh, he's got interchangeable heads. Nice.
Yeah, there's this one. You got those two. I got some art though. I'll show you that. I got some dope art, bro. I like this. Cool stuff right here. Got Wolverine.
Hold on, let's switch you over.
You see it? Yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice.
This one I think is going to be a big hit for what you guys about to see. It's coming out soon. Classic though.
Deadpool 3.
No, just the first movie.
Oh yeah, I've got that same poster upstairs.
No kidding. Yeah, it's a cool one.
Yep.
Had to give some love for favorite giant monster.
Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool. This is actually my favorite piece I got right here. I like this one.
R2D2 with the Jose Cuervisky.
Yeah, he's like a server droid.
Nice, nice.
This one I think is cool just because it's peaceful and calm. Watercolors.
You gotta frame that one up, Joe.
Oh, this one I'm getting framed for sure. I'm getting both those Star Wars. I'm getting all these framed.
Mm-hmm.
This one I got for my sister. Big fan of this character. A little windy, so bear with me.
Nice. Groot and Grogu. Who's that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice.
My sister's a big fan of Grogu, so I got that. And then the last piece I got was this one. It caught my eye. It's pretty cool. Minimalist Captain America, First Avenger movie poster.
Nice.
And then let's see. I did get one comic that was really cool. Let me show you this.
Are you gonna keep up with the Blood Hunt series that they've started up for Marvel?
No, after Sabretooth War and X-Men ends, I am not buying comics anymore unless it's in trade paperback form. I am done with single issues.
I got you. I'm about to say, look, I'm not gonna bounce around. I'm probably just gonna do that series only. The Brave and the Bold, nice.
Yeah, but I met the artist. His name is Mitch Gerards. It's pretty cool. I like his artwork a lot, but he gave me a little custom here. A little Batman sketch in the beginning.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Bro,
he like added that because I got it at his booth, so that was pretty
yeah,
cool of him to do.
you gotta CGC that shit, bro.
I gotta read it first.
Indeed.
And the other two I got just they were like in a trade bin. This one just caught my eye. It's a big old Iron Man book. It's pretty thick, so it's gonna have a lot of stories. And this one was back when Marvel was doing some weird shit. They had like a ninja Avengers team. Like Wolverine, Symbiote Spider-Man, Ronin, Spider-Woman, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Strange. Like that's the Avengers lineup for this.
Yeah, it's kind of
Strange
badass.
lineup.
My boy went ham.
I wouldn't want to mess with that team though.
That's gonna be tough.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to mess with that team. Doctor Strange alone, though, man, the movies really made me respect Doctor Strange. That dude will bust you up.
Yeah, I didn't really follow or look into Strange that much until the film, and then I went in and did a little research, a little study. Guess I would call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to close this out, guys. Is there anything y'all want to include?
Have a blessed day.
That's cool. Yep. Have a good one, everybody.
I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all do us all a huge favor and like and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, please.
Talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
All right now.
Yep.